Salve a tutti ragazzi, ben trovati su Kristal Cross Gaming Box con un nuovo episodio della nostra serie Proviamolo. E oggi proviamo ragazzi la demo di Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demons. Questo gioco qui, gente, è uno spin-off della serie di Bayonetta. Mentre la serie Bayonetta è molto action, molto over the top da moltissimi punti di vista, serie piuttosto famosa con una affezionata fanbase, questo titolo qua dovrebbe essere diverso e si gioca, dovrebbe essere un gioco sempre action ma isometrico alla Diablo, per capirci, anche se probabilmente non si tratta di un gioco così frenetico. Comunque lo vedremo. Sono molto interessato a questo titolo perché mi ricordo che lo spin-off della serie di Darksiders, ovvero Darksiders Origins, Genesis, scusate, era molto carino e infatti l'ho giocato tutto, potete recuperare tutta quanta la serie e lo consiglio assai. Quindi ragazzi, senza ulteriori indugi, andiamo. Ok, giusto un giretto dalle opzioni, giusto per vedere se c'è qualcosa di importante che possiamo fare. Audio giusto leggermente di meno la musica, dato che si può fare così. Ok. Sì, e lingua, voce inglese. Va bene, ma testuale è italiano. Ok, va bene così. Dai, nuova partita.
Long ago, there existed two clans, the Lumen Sages of Light and the Umbra Witches of Darkness. Together they controlled a mysterious power. The clans put in place strict laws to ensure that strife would never consume them. But a pair of star-crossed lovers broke this rule, and a child was born with the blood of both sage and witch. It was a beautiful baby girl. As punishment for their forbidden love, the pair were torn asunder. The girl's sage father was exiled to a far land, and her mother locked away in a solitary jail. The witch clan took in the young girl, but she grew up shunned as a pariah, cursed by the circumstance of her birth. Her one comfort was the night she snuck into the village jail to visit her mother's cell. Her mother passed each grueling day barely able to so much as move in her cold cell. But when her daughter came to visit, the witch always showed her a loving smile. But even this small happiness eventually came to an end. On the night of the girl's 10th birthday, her mother was to be moved to a deeper cell, where even the faintest memory of daylight could not reach her. In desperation, the girl tried a daring rescue, but with only a child's strength, the attempt was in vain. More alone than ever before, the young girl clung to all she had left, a stuffed cat named Cheshire, which her mother had made for her long ago.
Ok, questo demone appare molto nella serie.
Turning her back on the village, the girl was taken in by an exiled witch who lived on the outskirts of town. Under her strict guidance, the girl continued to train in the ways of the dark arts. She was determined to be a powerful witch and one day save her mother. Her name was Cereza.
I've got to hurry.
Ok. E siamo in game. D'accordo.
Something's there. This place.
A sorry child. Why don't you just leave? Stay away. She can't be trusted.
Why would you say that?
You don't belong here. She'll bring misfortune on us all.
Leave me alone.
Che povera bimba.
Mommy. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Cereza, you're almost out of time. This is your last chance. If you don't hurry, you may never see your mother again. John, I can't. Ah, you big baby. Come on, I'll lead the way. They'll find us.
Mica, la storia proprio di isolamento assai. Allora, qui che succede?
Here, use this. Wow, Sean, you're amazing.
Ok. Che ci devo fare qua però?
Hurry.
Ah, ok. Magie che immagino poi imparerò.
Hurry up, Cereza, we don't have all night. Sean, wait! I can't run that fast. We're almost there. Hurry up!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh no, they're onto us. Leave the guards to me. You hurry on ahead. Wait! John! I can't do this alone!
Vedere Cereza così indifesa, debole e fragile e ferita è... diciamo che è una cosa un tantinello inedita per me, che per carità non conosco così bene la serie su Bayonetta, però oh.
Just a little longer. Hold on, Mummy. Mummy?
Che succede?
What is this? Don't come any closer. Ah! No! Ah!
Che è abbastanza inquietante.
Who are you?
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother.
Power?
Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
I'll go. I promise. That dream again. But the ending.
Allora, era tutto quanto un sogno.
Cereza knew by heart, but this time something had changed. Cereza decided to consult her friend Cheshire.
A strange boy appeared and told me something incredible. He said if I went to Avalon Forest, he'd give me a fantastic power. If we had that, rescuing Mummy would be a piece of cake. The Forbidden Forest.
The oft-repeated warning from Cereza's teacher rung in her ears. Avalon Forest is home to fairies, creatures who love to whisk away children. Stay away.
Minchia, che fate di merda.
Where are you, my dear?
Cereza's teacher Morgana was standing by the door, her frown discernible even from a distance.
Capitolo 1, la prova della luna piena. Ok. Ok, siamo in game. Ora un po'. Ma qui c'è qualcosa con cui interagire. Un altro viaggio, usa le vicine alle antenne che trovi per salvare i progressi di gioco. Il gioco verrà salvato con i punti automaticamente. Ok. All right.
Chores neglected, and I find my apprentice enjoying her beauty sleep.
I'm sorry. I just closed my eyes for a second. I was.
Cereza began making an excuse, but Morgana's scowl stopped her in her tracks.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get to them right away.
But despite her best intentions, Cereza's gaze drifted back towards Avalon Forest. This did not go unnoticed by Morgana.
Oh. If I've told you once, Cereza, you must never enter that forest. With your current abilities, you would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
Yes, Morgana. I know.
Well then, stop your dreaming and finish those chores before moonrise, young lady.
All right. Water from the well. Coming right up.
A simple yes will suffice, Cereza. Off you go.
Despite her strict exterior, Cereza had grown attached to her teacher. Morgana had also been cast out of the village. She understood Cereza's pain, and her stern treatment came from a place of love.
Alla faccia della consapevolezza, di solito uno si incazza a merda quando è così. Ah, vediamo l'acqua del pozzo est, ok.
Cereza often reminded herself that these chores were all part of her training. Eager to please her master, she hurried off towards the well.
What's this?
Morgana, cielo che si lampada e buffo che abbiamo gusti simili. Ok. Sto esplorando un attimino, è giusto per vedere. Ok.
Fetching a pail of water. It may seem like a simple
Che
chore,
è gigante sto
but it
secchio d'acqua.
requires a fine sense of control, making it perfect for Umbran training.
Yay! Ok.
After laying eyes on the full bucket, Morgana gave a small nod of approval.
Good. Now collect the herbs from the garden.
Oh.
At the thought of herbs, Cereza could not help but make a face. This is one job she wished could be forever stricken from her regimen.
Do we have a problem?
No, ma'am.
Trying not to think about the task awaiting her, Cereza headed towards the herb garden. The herbs in Morgana's garden were not your common basil or thyme. She grew infernal plants with an absolutely foul stench. They typically burrowed
Buone.
to avoid sunlight, but a little bit of magic made them pop right up.
Ci sono un paio di punti tipo... Carina questa vista, sì. La parentesi n'è un altro di qua. Vediamo cosa c'è qui. Questo gigante proprio qui sottoterra. No, eh? Va bene. Ah, lì si va da un'altra parte. Intanto continuiamo con la nostra missione di base. Cosa c'è qui? Ah, mio Dio. Battito di strega, arte di omba fondamentale basata sulla danza, per fare energia magica con un obiettivo. Venuto Zetella, era il momento delle direzioni giuste? Ok.
Dinner time! One helping of magic coming right up.
Aspetta un attimo. Ecco, adesso funziona. Un attimo, eh.
Hurry on out! Good!
No, va bene, va bene. Ah, vabbè, ci sono delle opzioni facilità. Vabbè, insomma, è un gioco basato anche molto sulla storia, quindi immagino.
Just a bit more.
Anche la musica è a ritmo. Ah, quindi c'è...
There we go!
È anche rhythm game. Ok, va bene, la cosa mi piace. Oh. Provo infernale che intrappola i nemici.
No one told me they could do this. I've got to catch it quick. Cool. Yes, I did it.
Cereza was pleasantly surprised. She usually managed to make a mess with even this rudimentary magic.
I can't wait to see the look on Morgana's face.
Cereza hummed a happy tune while picking the herbs. As she bent down, she noticed a pretty flower growing amongst the weeds.
Oh, those flowers would really bring out the colour in Morgana's eyes.
Oh, ma che tenerezza. Oh, scusate, no, di qua. È la miseria.
I wouldn't mind if it weren't for the smell.
Ok, ho voluto tentare e ha funzionato. Ci sono i saltini che si possono fare per accorciare il percorso, il che non è affatto male.
Cereza proudly gave the basket to Morgana. It was full to bursting.
How about that, Morgana? Quite the harvest, wouldn't you say? I also picked these violets. They're for you. I thought you might like them.
Atop the herbs lay a small wreath. Morgana glanced down at it. Her expression unchanged, she spoke to Cereza in her usual tone.
Do not expect praise for this sort of perfunctory performance. Oh, and Cereza,
Madonna mia che stronza.
your hair today seems to have lost its sheen. Do not tell me that in addition to your outdoor tasks, you're also neglecting your hair.
No, ma'am. It's next on my list.
Remember, Cereza, hair is the most versatile tool of an Umbra witch. It can be shaped into our armor, weapons, and even used as a medium for summoning infernal demons. As blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Understood. I'll make sure to finish up before training starts tonight.
Good. Now get back to your chores. The shadows grew long. The moon will soon rise.
With this, Morgana turned and walked back towards the house.
Yes, ma'am.
At times, Morgana's cold treatment got Cereza
A
down.
volte incula.
But she knew that Morgana cared for her and only wanted what was best for her. Making a quick recovery, Cereza resolved to finish her remaining chores in record time.
Quella notte.
Almost time for today's training. I'd better hurry, or I'm in for another lecture.
Ok. Vabbè, si può salvare di nuovo. Salvo per sicurezza, dovesse andare storto qualcosa.
With the household chores complete, it was time for Cereza's daily training in the dark arts. Today, she was finally going to get a chance to attempt a spell she had been practicing for weeks, summoning an infernal demon.
For today's training, I will give you a little help.
Before even learning what it did, Cereza was captivated by the intricate brace.
This is a tool for those who have yet to master the flow of magic. Furthermore, we train under the full moon of the bisextile night, when the dark energy we Umbra harness is at its zenith. Are you listening, young lady? You seem determined today. Perhaps I should let you nap more often.
Yes, ma'am.
Cereza's spirits were high. She was determined to succeed.
Bataiva Tozu!
Step by step, Cereza flawlessly performed the summoning dance. Until... this looked like trouble. Unless bound by hair, there would be no way to control the demon.
È la miseria.
The demon turned to ash mere inches from Cereza. Without a proper medium, demons will soon die in our world.
We are finished for today.
Let me try again. Please.
Morgana turned and walked away, ignoring her pupil's desperate plea.
What kind of witch fears her own summoned familiar? I was foolish to think you were ready for this training.
Morgana told Cereza to put away the magic brace before heading back to the house. Long after Morgana was gone, Cereza sat moping in the garden. Out of habit, she shared her troubles with Cheshire.
Forget returning to the village and saving Mummy. At this rate, I'll never even become a witch.
All of a sudden, the words from the boy in her dream echoed in her ears.
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother. Avalon Forest, the white wolf guide you.
Avalon Forest.
Cereza's eyes wandered back to the forest. Morgana's repeated warnings left little room for ambiguity. And yet...
Morgana is always dangerous this and stay away that. How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway?
Adults do often
ultime parole
exaggerate
famose.
to keep kids in their place. This thought got Cereza's blood boiling. Grievances started bubbling up.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for her. Did you see those herbs? Flawless!
As she blew off steam to Cheshire, she noticed Morgana's brace shining in the moonlight.
What are you saying, Cheshire? Take the brace and sneak into the forest? Morgana would give us a right smack on the bottom.
Although, with the moon shining brightly, it was the ideal chance for a little surreptitious forest excursion.
I mean, if I just had another chance to get the hang of it, I could have gotten that demon totally under wraps.
With a demon by her side, eviscerating a fairy or two would be child's play.
Perché penso che andrà molto male tutto questo.
I'm going to that forest. And when I come back with that fantastic power, Morgana will take back everything she said about me not being ready. Let's go, Cheshire. Next stop, Avalon.
Yay! Evviva! Quindi? Ok, immagino che la strada per la foresta sia questa qui.
Cereza shivered at the thought of what lay ahead, but curiosity got the better of her.
Let's go, Cheshire.
Ok. Quindi lei non sa combattere, cioè neanche un po', minimamente. Sono proprio curioso di vedere che diavolo succede adesso.
And so Cereza threw caution and her teacher's warnings to the wind and set out towards Avalon Forest. Little did she know that what lay waiting in those dark woods would change her fate forever.
Mi dire che è finita la demo perché non abbiamo visto il combattimento, abbiamo visto niente. È un ritmo un po' lentino sto gioco, devo dire, eh? Però vabbè, è anche molto narrativo. Capitolo 2, verso l'ignoto. Ok.
Massive trees blocked almost all light from the moon.
Nuova area. Ok. Oh, c'è la mappa. No, che bello il gatto. Ok, sentono il bisbiglio. Oh, un sacco di cose da trovare.
Enveloped Cereza. She cautiously ventured onwards.
Don't surprise me like that!
Rose donice. Rosa nera infernale, fiore preferito delle fate per il giardino in caso della lieve energia magica. Ok. Cosa abbiamo qui? Oh, una scala, semplicemente. Ok, come alto spero proprio di non cadere.
Don't look down. Come on, Cereza. One foot in front of the other. A plant
questi?
from Inferno. I wonder how it will respond.
Ok, battito di strega, alto. Piante più grandi di quelle mortali, si aveva più potere magico del battito di strega per farle crescere. Ok, più volte con successo, non rilasciare il pulsante prima.
My magic feels more powerful than before. Could it be the brace?
Potrebbe essere, in effetti. Gocce di Avalon. Cosa c'è qui? Ah. È pieno di sti posti nascosti. Ok, basta? Oh oh. Minchia. Energia vitale di Cereza, ok. Ma questo è per tenerlo bloccato.
Looking into the dark underbrush, Cereza could not shake the feeling that someone was looking back. As the wind rustled the leaves, it sounded just like a rasping voice whispered in her ear.
I can't turn back now. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
Ok. No, sottospecie di rovi giganti possono probabilmente essere tolti con una magia. Che ha la faccia della fuga. Ok, ah ok, un altro salvataggio. Ah, guarda, anche delle cose da raccogliere.
What was that? Must have been a rabbit or something. Right, Cheshire? Is someone out there?
Cereza could not shake the feeling she was being watched.
Is someone there? Show yourself!
And then, as if to answer her call,
Abitante del bosco. Ah, oh sì?
these were fairies, nefarious creatures who ensnare the souls of humans who venture into the woods to feed on their vitality.
Che bello.
This time there was nowhere to run. Cereza was backed into a corner.
Please, please work this time.
Fingers crossed, Cereza prepared to use the summoning spell she learnt from Morgana.
Batai Vatorzu!
Even after the summoning circle had faded away, no one had answered her call.
Why? I did everything right.
The fairies resumed their sinister mission. All at once, they jumped at Cereza, weapons poised to strike. She shut her eyes tight and prepared for the worst. A moment passed, and then another. But she felt not so much as a pinprick.
What? Who are you?
Chomp!
Cosa?
That beast, as dark as a moonless night, had it all been a dream?
You don't think... Could that have been...
But before Cereza could finish her question,
Cheshire?
From its gaping maw, extending ear to ear, fell a drop of thick slobber.
Wait, did I manage to summon a demon that has now possessed Cheshire?
As if in reply, the beast growled and bared its blood-red fangs. Just as Cereza feared, a demon had indeed possessed her beloved stuffed cat. The creature had desperately sought a medium in order to survive in our world. In lieu of hair, it settled for one made of felt. Looking around, the demon's eyes found Cereza. It let out a low growl. After her initial terror, Cereza realized that she was able to understand what the demon was saying.
You want me to return you to Inferno? Now, how would one go about doing that?
Cereza had her hands full calling a demon to this world. She hadn't even begun to study the spell to send them back. Cereza once again heard the demon's words, this time even more clearly. Send me back! Send me back! The demon's rage increased by the second, but there was nothing Cereza could do. Out of patience, he pounced. Claws like daggers descended on Cereza.
Huh?
But what of we hear? The demon had stopped cold. As if bound by an invisible force, no matter how he struggled, he was unable to touch Cereza.
Calm down. You're going to burst the seam. Don't worry, I'll send you home. Once I figure out how. I'm on my way to get a fantastic power. With that, sending you back should be a piece of cake.
Giving up his attack, the demon turned his attention elsewhere. Intrigued, but a little scared, Cereza decided to follow a bit behind.
Ok. Muoviti. E attacca. Oh, ok.
The demon ran through the
Quindi
forest,
serve il demone
searching
qui
for a
per...
way home.
Mossa il combattimento, ok.
I'm in no mood for pests. Get ready for a fistful of claw. The demon leapt towards the berries.
Ok, tutto finito.
The demon slashed with his razor-sharp claws. But something felt off. His power seemed to escape him, slowly but surely.
Ok, giusto, serve la strega.
What's wrong?
The demon bared his fangs. He was clearly suffering.
Are you sick? Or hungry, perhaps?
As Cereza approached, the demon felt the strength return to his body. In an instant, he felt right as rain. His body was linked to Cereza by powerful magic. Moving away from her robbed it of its energy.
What's that? I need to stay close to you? I've never heard of a spell like this before.
How do you plan on getting me back to Inferno? The demon demanded.
We first need to find a white wolf. He'll show us the way.
Leave it to me, I'll find him.
Risposta del demone, ok. Scusate, l'ho tagliato.
I'm Cereza. What's your name?
I have no name, replied.
You don't have a name? That must be terribly inconvenient. Though I must admit, I haven't the faintest idea about demonic manners. May I call you Cheshire? That's the name of the stuffed cat you decided to borrow after all. Well, I need to call you something. If you're going to make a fuss about it, why don't you just find a new body? Fine. I'll just call you whatever I please.
And so these strange companions set off in search of the White Wolf. What mysteries await in Avalon Forest?
Muoversi in coppia, ok. Possono muoversi indipendentemente. Non possono rimanere lontani per troppo tempo, tenendo sempre d'occhio la distanza che li separa. Ok, oh, ok, ok. Ok, c'è Cereza che deve... Ok, Cereza interviene con le magie.
The demon seemed to have calmed down. Remembering that he could not touch her, Cereza breathed a sigh of relief.
Ok, allora ragazzi, sentite, questo video è durato molto più della norma della serie Proviamolo, però era necessario per vedere almeno un minimo il combattimento e altre cose, non trovate? Quindi così è. Beh, allora, è molto carino, anche meglio di quanto pensassi da certi punti di vista, e quindi quando uscirà e manca non moltissimo, beh, ho tutta l'intenzione di giocarlo. D'accordo ragazzi? Grazie mille per aver visto questo episodio, fatemi sapere che cosa ne pensate voi, la sezione commenti è tutta vostra, lasciate, sì, noi ci vediamo al prossimo e come sempre mi raccomando iscrivetevi al canale se ancora non l'avete fatto, iscrivetevi anche al primo canale e seguitemi su Twitch, lasciate un bel like a questo video se vi è piaciuto e qui sotto in descrizione trovate come sempre tutti i link ai miei social e community come Instagram e Telegram, tutti i link per supportare il canale tra cui i link affiliati ad Amazon, Instant Gaming e il link a Patreon, il link alla playlist con tutti quanti i video della serie Proviamolo e anche il link per acquistare il gioco. E se l'acquistate tramite questo link aiutate e supportate moltissimo il canale. D'accordo ragazzi? A presto!